supposing we want to add up more details like the details of who did this work or who designed the work. So what we do, we adjust this to make space for a new data frame. So add up the data frame and adjust this to fit in. Right click, go to properties and get rid of the data frame name. You apply, okay it. Now okay, what we'll do next is we'll add, it's highlighted, you come to insert, add text. For this size, you take it, let's take the text to 14, then you drag and drop here. You double left click on the text, you type designed by, maybe semicolon, your name, maybe your name. Okay, let's see, maybe the name is planning student. Then maybe you can adjust this way. Let's apply and see what we have. You slide down. Okay, this is what we want, so bring it here. But you see this name is outward, so you double left click, you adjust the justification. Maybe the space I put here is too much, let's reduce it. Okay, this is better. Perhaps let's increase the space in between. Okay, now this is fine, this is perfect. What we'll do is that we highlight the text and then come to bold. Okay, now I believe we are set. You can actually come back here and do some adjustment. Then you zoom in, adjust our linear scale. Now you have to, I want to show us something here. In order for us to pick what is inside this window where we have our base map, what you do, if you selected here first, you click once inside and you click twice. Okay, sorry, it doesn't work that way. What I wanted to say is you come from here, from this window, you click once here, then you click into where you want twice. That way it works that way, so that when we want to adjust this, you click here. It's because I've already highlighted outwardly, so you click here once, then you click inward. But once from here you click inward, okay, at times it works, at times it malfunctions like that. Okay, so you adjust it inward like that. You see under your table of contents, under layers, you see that you have an arrangement of files like this. Some files, this is actually the layout. Does this data frame, this layout, the data frames, these are the data frames. Supposing you come here and delete this data frame or you remove it, it will also affect your layout view here. Okay, so the next thing I would like us to add is to add to this work. So you left click. Note that the arrow we have been using is either this white arrow is gotten from this draw or you get it from here. You observe that once, if you click here, both are highlighted, not this arrow under editor. You can even see that the editor is gray. This is because it's not active now. We like it like that. Okay, now come here, click on this, then right click, we go to properties. Under our properties, you come to grids, you select new. Okay, this is graphical. This is simply telling you the northings and eastings. You can measure grid, so I give you another dimension of grid. This reference. Now what I want us to work with is this measured grid. We'll click on next. Here we have grids and label. Let me apply grid and label first before we come back to edit it. So we go next, we go next, we go next, and you apply. Now this is what you have. Now you can see this is a typical type of map. Okay, you click here, you click outward here. Now we can actually save this work just like this, but I want us to make the work to look more attractive, so we're going to do some little adjustment here to align, to ensure that the frames here are aligned with. Okay, wanted to just adjust this, also adjust this. Okay, I feel like let's introduce a color into this too. Okay, yeah, this is better. Just like that. Okay, now the next step, or the next thing we are supposed to do is, let's zoom in a little. You can see that our trees are almost bulging into one another. So what we'll simply do, we reduce the size, come to this, let's take it to 20 and observe. 20, you apply. It's still compounding. Okay, why not, let's take it to 15. I think 15 is better. Yeah, 15 is just fine. Now note that this adjustment will be affected based on the scale. Supposing you are using an A4 A0 paper, then you will do the opposite. Instead of reducing the trace, you'll be increasing the sizes. Okay, so I'm just using A4 because we are simply doing it on the computer format. We are not printing the work, so we are saving this. We are going to be saving this as what do you call it, we are going to be saving this work as a PDF file, okay, and maybe TIFF file. I'll explain that. So once we click, you see that my scale is 1:5000. It doesn't matter what scale yours is, just the most important is that your drawing should be viewed perfectly and it should be aligned. You should justify it within the window frame of your base map where you digitize your work. Okay, so I believe we are okay now. We are okay. So what we'll do next is to save this work. I might be saving 3. Okay, now we are saving this with graphical with the latitude and longitude crossing each other. Okay, so let's save this. I believe we are okay. So you come to your file, you go to export map, let's wait for it to load. Now I'll still locate that our folder that we've been working with, that's where I created the images. Yours is under your desktop, mine is under download. This is here. I double click to open. Now this is the only folder that is here. What I'll do is that this is TIFF. This is actually tag image file format. It's an image format that is very powerful in resolution. So we can save it first. We'll save it as this. So we'll save it, we hit on save. Unit just georeference, we'll just hit on save under this, we'll just save it. Now it's processing. Look at, it's asking you export completed because the work is not very heavy. Now I'll still go back there to export. Okay, I'll still go back to export and export it as PDF. Kill the save type, save with the same name as PDF. It's loading. Now saving is completed. Now there are some PDF that are automatic. It just automatically opens up this work for you. Okay, so some PDF automatically opens this one. So let's go to the file, to that folder. Let's locate it. Let me go to my desktop, this Unijust. Now you have it here, this PDF. You open the work. Let's wait for it to load, and there you have it.